On the 6th of August 2011, 31 American heroes fell. That they fell and where they now lie is not nearly as important as how they once lived and loved. Courageous, fearless, honorable, humble, and selfless beyond measure. There is no more honorable service than that given to country, no greater sacrifice of love than laying down your life for another. Cut from the sacred cloth of liberty, these heroic endeavor to defend the innocent, vanquish the oppressors, and restore hope in places once hard to find. Behind America's warfighters are another elite group of heroes and shadow warriors in their own right. A support system of unequaled courage, a network of caregivers that cover the home front and battle in the trenches of a different kind. What gives rise and strength is often found in what a warrior fights for and returns home to. The wives and women who support these men have faced separation, debilitation, disfiguration, and death. These women knowingly commit themselves to the men despite the risk, regardless of the hardship, and in full knowledge of the life-changing conditions they've signed up for. Well beyond the responsibilities they shoulder is the worry and fear that comes from having a loved one in harm's way. Every phone call, every knock on the door that makes them hold their breath and utter a silent prayer. Every news report of another death that hammers home the constant reminder of the dangers they cannot escape. These women love without condition, even sometimes in spite of them. They give without expectation and receive so little in return. Yet those they love could not do what they do if it were not for the unselfish sacrifices of those at home who support them, without ulterior motive or illusions of grandeur. From bedtime prayers to bedtime stories, letters of encouragement to whatever it takes to keep the home fires burning, these wives, girlfriends, and significant others could not be stronger in their steadfast dedication. They absorb every blow that life, finances, child raising, and the military can throw at them. And yet somehow they emerge and rise above it all to provide a home their men can come home to, if they come home. Somewhere this very day in austere and distant lands, these warriors without the creature comforts we take for granted are about their missions, engaged in the fight of a just cause, willingly risking their lives that others may live. The toll war takes is often not measured in lives lost, though these women know all too well the pain associated with such horrible news. They press on, bolstered by the support of friends and a nation that acknowledge their sacrifice was worth it. The price they've paid will not be taken for granted, and that the death of those they loved will remain important forever.